Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, or good morning, whenever you're watching this video. I've literally just sat here for about 5 minutes staring into the camera, not knowing how to start this video. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think anymore. I'm going to start it by saying this. Well done to Sunderland. Congratulations. A huge win for you guys in a game where both sides needed it to win to carry on the playoff push. You won it. Well done. Well done to your fans that travelled. I can't say fully deserved, but it's results that count, and I'm sure you'll all be honest enough to say that back. And that's all that matters, isn't it? You know, you got the result, so well done to you guys. And you know, let's start talking about it from an Oxford perspective. Bloody Groundhog Day, isn't it? Absolute Groundhog Day. Again, what is happening? What has... I mean, again, it's probably just not these 3 games. Certainly the last 2 in particular. It's happened numerous times through the season, but you're sitting here thinking, how the bloody hell did we not win that game? How the hell didn't we win it? People are going to come on and say you're unlucky. People are going to blame this. Oh, we did everything we could. We put all the effort in. Blah-de, blah-de, blah-de. Then they're going to say about how we've had players out and stuff. Everybody has players out. I hate that excuse. I'm just going to say that straight off the bat. And I am frustrated and I am annoyed. And Oxford did put in a good effort today. That Oxford players played well today, but Oxford players lost today. And Oxford United lost today. And Oxford United's season is over today. Not mathematically, but I think if it wasn't over on Tuesday night, then it is probably 98% over now, especially with the games we've got coming up. But a very enjoyable game of football from an Oxford point of view for the most part. And one where we did pretty much everything but score a second goal and go on to win the game. But as it is, the game finished. Oxford United 1, Sunderland 2. And I just want to say, if you have made it this long in the video and stuck with my ramblings, if you do write in the comments, Robinson out, yeah, I know that's your opinion, but it's my opinion to delete your fucking comment because it's so stupid. He should... What's the point of getting him out? We play great football. We've got great players. We've been knocking on the door of promotion for a number of seasons. League One is hard. There's a lot of good teams in this league. And unfortunately, we are the ones that are... There's always going to be somebody that blinks and somebody that fails and somebody that drops points. And unfortunately, and we don't admit, that has been us this time around. Last season, we were the side that galloped up late on the rails and got in there. This time, we're the side that have fallen back and everybody has caught us. For a long, long time this season, it's been very, very promising. But there's 2 glaring errors at either end of the pitch. We have to work so bloody hard to score goals. We have to create so many chances to score goals. And then we're so open at the back and we're so inviting and it's so easy for the opposition to just pick their way through us and get a clinical strike. And by and large, they don't need a second invitation. They get that second goal, or they do pick us off for our errors or slack play or punish us on the break or whatever it is. And it is so bloody frustrating. But there isn't much we can do about it now other than bitch and moan about it. Look, Moore and Brannigan came back into the side today and they made a big difference to this Oxford United side, as you thought they would. And Billy Bowden came into the middle as well, and I thought he played well. And it's difficult to say any Oxford United players didn't play well today. I can't sit here and play this player didn't play well. I would say probably Sam Long didn't have the best game, but he wasn't terrible. I thought Kieran Brown was really good at left back. I thought Moore obviously came back in, got a goal. I thought Brannigan played well. I thought Kane actually played well. I thought he actually did some pretty good work defensively today. Taylor worked hard, didn't get a lot of chances. Sykes worked hard. You can't blame anybody. It's just this stupid habit that we've had all season of being so lax and so sloppy at the back, and then just not being able to convert our chances. And you could even go back to the very first game of the season against Cambridge away, and you can see that in full evidence. A game where we dominated, should have won, give away a penalty, end up coming away with a draw. Can I tell you a player who didn't play well? Jack Stephens. Got big issues, big problems with Jack Stephens. Got a big problem with the goalkeeping situation at Oxford United. But we'll come to this. But look, a bit of a frantic opening to this game. It was very, very fast and frenetic for the first 10 minutes. It was like both sides wanted to win it within the first 10 minutes. Certainly Sunderland, I think, sensed the importance of getting an early goal in this one. But the game actually settled down before Sunderland did actually take the lead. And it was extremely soft. Free kick from Sunderland is cleared, out to the edge of the box. I think it's forced to Matete, who shoots a really crap shot that just bounces off an Oxford defender straight into the path of Evans. And Oxford players just stand around, really, don't really make a huge effort to get to him. And he toe pokes the ball forward, and it goes in. It's not in the corner. It's not particularly hard hit, and it goes in. Any chance of making a save, Jack? But again, Oxford did play well after that fact. They did settle down. They did start to get into their passing groove. They did start to turn possession over quickly in midfield and break on Sunderland and start to cause them problems like we've done many times this season. Sunderland defended great. I think that you could see how well organised they are. Got a good goalkeeper as well, which helps. But you know, good disciplined back four and midfield did a good job of harrying Oxford and closing down shots. And we've said similar things about other sides recently, and you can see the value in what Alex Neil has done of making Sunderland extremely hard to beat. And a bit like the Sheffield Wednesday game at home, although Oxford were better in this game than that game in the first half, you didn't see how Oxford were going to score, and then we just get a goal seemingly out of nothing. Free kick on the edge of the box, Billy Bowden, beautiful delivery, had great delivery all day on these, great delivery in. Elliot Moore, free header, back in the game. Seemingly didn't see it coming, but Oxford back in the game at that point, and looked pretty good from that point on, certainly in the first half and in the second half, to go on and get the winner. You thought there would be more goals in this game. You hoped there would be for Oxford. We know that's not the case. But the second half, Oxford were on the front foot for a large majority of it. I would say Sunderland did a good job of digging in. On the radio, they were talking a lot about how Sunderland were rattled and they're rattled. I think Oxford just did a good job of getting them off their passing and harrying them and turning possession over. But again, not really creating a huge amount. Got into dangerous areas, didn't test the goalkeeper enough. I'll get to where we did. Billy Bowden, again, looked dangerous from set pieces. We had Kieran Brown throwing long balls into the box, which is something I haven't seen Oxford do very often. Where's that been in other games? Because I actually like that tactic. And it was Bowden who skimmed the crossbar with a free kick. And it was Kieran Brown who, I wouldn't say missed, but he had Oxford's best chance. A great move, a great cross into the box, and Brown was there at the back post. And he deserved a goal because he was excellent today. But his header looked like it was should have gone in and would have gone in most games. But we've come up in the last 3 games against 3 goalies that have been in outstanding form. And unfortunately, Patterson in the Sunderland goal flies across to his right-hand side and makes a wonderful save. And but at that point, Oxford were really knocking on the door, and you thought we were going to be the one getting the winner. But Oxford really needed to win the game. Did we overcommit? I'm not too sure that we did, but Sunderland did get a little bit of possession, a little bit ahead of steam before they got the goal. It did seem like for the first time in a while they started to push Oxford back a little bit. But then the second Sunderland goal came, and it came from Embleton. It came from, I wouldn't even say it was a break really. And if you watch it back again, you have to really question the desire of the Oxford players to stop the goal. Very well worked goal from a Sunderland point of view. Good passing. You know, got the ball. I think it was Stewart who got the ball out wide to Embleton. But midfield player is able to carry that ball a long way without challenging. The ball goes into the box. A striker holds off 2 defenders and is able to play the ball out to Embleton, who's in acres of space, and he puts a lovely shot into the bottom corner past Stephens. Because, of course, Stephens isn't going to save that, is he? Not at all. I mean, it's just like, why can't... Our goalies used to make worldies. I can think of one that Eastie made against MK Dons, maybe against Shrewsbury as well, but I haven't seen Stevens do that this season at all. And it seems like every shot that's hit on bloody target goes into our net. We nearly gifted Sunderland a third, where Brannigan just played it straight to Ross Stewart, who isn't in good form. And Stevens was able to save that one. Hallelujah. And, you know, there was 6 minutes of injury time. There was Oxford piling on the pressure, but again, just couldn't create a golden chance, really. But again, probably I'm forgetting it. I forget these things. Billy Bowden did obviously have this effort from the edge of the box, which curled just wide, but he should score. He should score that chance. And it ends. And it ends 2-1. And I echo the sentiment of saying, in a game they had to win, Sunderland came here and won. It doesn't matter how you win it. They came here and won. They got the job done. We didn't. We didn't do it against Plymouth, and we didn't do it against Morecambe. And we were in a golden position before these 3 games. We were in a great position before these 3 games. And there's no other way to say it than we've blown it. It doesn't mean we're a bad team. It doesn't mean that we've got bad players. And it doesn't mean that we ultimately have had a bad season. It's just ended on a sour note. And I will reiterate by saying that I don't think that Carl Robinson should be sacked. I think you need to give him a chance again next season. And I think as well, you have to really look at it and say, what are the chances of him getting sacked? Because the board absolutely bloody love him. But also as well, I do think he deserves to take the side forward into next season and see where we go. I mean, and again, we've still got 4 games to go, so we can have discussions at the end of the season about who goes, who stays, who, whatever. Permutations we do not know. And you don't really need to write them in every single video that we do. It's disappointing. Disappointing and annoying and frustrating that we got nothing to play for now, really, till the end of the season. If you did like this video, if you did like the ramblings of a madman recorded less than 10 minutes after kickoff, then please hit the like button. And if you like the content, hit subscribe. And if you're a Sunderland fan, then feel free to write Carl Robinson. I won't delete those comments. But yeah, I'm interested to hear your views on the game as well. A massive win for you guys, and must be, although I'm sure you'll be saying, like, you know, need to improve and all that jargon. If you've got a solid base, you've got a chance, a good chance of getting a result against anybody, as you've shown today. So, can't say enjoy it, Oxford fans. Let's go and whimper and cry into the night and try and forget about this one. Because we got Fleetwood next weekend. What an exciting tie against a team we never do very well against in a stadium we never win in.